Hey, legends! Welcome back to the channel, where stories turn into secrets and secrets turn into surprises. If you love discovering the untold, you're in the right place. So buckle up, because what you're about to see will blow your mind. Let's dive in. Did you know there's an actor who ruled Hollywood for more than 60 years? From Superman to Star Wars, he played some of the biggest roles ever. But what if I told you his real-life secrets are far more shocking than any movie he ever did? Did you know there's an actor who ruled Hollywood for more than 60 years? From Superman to Star Wars, he played some of the biggest roles ever. But what if I told you his real-life secrets are far more shocking than any movie he ever did? Today, we're talking about the man who once said, "I found life only after losing everything I dreamed of, yes." We're talking about Terence Stamp, but trust me, what you're about to hear will blow your mind. Stay with me till the end, because there's a twist in the middle that will leave you speechless. Terence Stamp, a star, a mystery, and a life bigger than Hollywood itself. Segment 1, the struggles no one talks about. Terence Henry Stamp was born on July 22nd, 1938, in Stepney, East London. But here's what most people don't know. His family was so poor that there were times when putting food on the table was almost impossible. His father worked on a steamship and was away from home for months at a time. Young Terence was painfully shy, but deep inside, he dreamed of something big. In one interview, he admitted, "The first time I walked into a cinema, I felt like, this is my world. But then I thought, this world is not for someone like me." Terence actually believed he would never become an actor. For years, he didn't even try. Why? Because he thought his looks and background would hold him back. But fate had other plans. In 1962, he landed his first big break with Billy Butt It Dan. That film changed everything. Segment 2, the big sacrifice behind stardom. Once Terence became a star, fame and money were never a problem. But that's where the real story begins. He lost the greatest love of his life because of his obsession with success. Terence had romantic links with some of the most famous women in the world, including Brigitte Bardot and supermodel Jean Shrimpton. He was even engaged to Jean, but he broke it off himself. Why? He told her, "I cannot give up my career for marriage." Years later, Terence admitted, "That was the biggest mistake of my life." Segment 3, the dark phase and spiritual secrets. By the 1970s, Terence Stamp was on top of the world. But by the 1970s, Terence Stamp was on top of the world. He was General Zod in Superman, one of the most iconic villains in cinema history. But at the very moment when everyone thought he had it all, Terence was falling apart inside. He once said, "On the outside, I was General Zod. Inside, I was lost." And then he did something shocking. He walked away from Hollywood and came to India. Yes, Terence Stamp lived in India for months, searching for peace. He meditated, practiced yoga, and studied spirituality. He met gurus like Jiddu Krishnamurti and even Sai Baba. He later said, "If I hadn't gone to India, I might not be alive today." Segment 4, the dark truth behind Superman. Here's something hardly anyone knows. During the filming of Superman 2, Terence had a massive clash with director Richard Donner. Things got so bad that he almost quit the film. But the studio convinced him to stay. And then came the line that became a pop culture phenomenon, "Kneel before Zod." Terence hated that line at first. He didn't want to say it. In his words, "Why am I saying this? It sounds so weird." Ironically, that line became his most famous moment ever. Segment 5, stardom at 80 and hidden talents. Most people don't know that Terence never saw himself only as an actor. He wrote books like the autobiography of Terence Stamp and Rare Stamps. He became a vegetarian, practiced meditation, and even in his 80s, he was still acting in major films. In one interview, he said, "If I weren't an actor, I'd probably be a writer or a spiritual teacher." And honestly, his books have changed the way many people think about life. Final segment, death and legacy. On August 17, 2025, Hollywood lost one of its greatest legends. Terence Stamp passed away at the age of 87, but before he left, he gave us this beautiful thought: "I gained everything only after I lost it all." as life teaches us that fame, power, and money aren't the real keys to happiness. True happiness comes from finding yourself. Do you think Terence Stamp would have been happier if he had chosen love over career? Or is this the destiny he was meant for? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love discovering hidden truths about legendary stars, hit that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe, because next time, we're revealing secrets about another star whose life will change the way you think.